Good afternoon, everybody. Jason with Pinnacle Home Building, and welcome back to the channel, but more importantly, welcome back to our Winterberry project. It's been a couple months since we've been here, but our framers are finally out on the job site and we've got things up and running. So let's take a look what we got. Luckily we have space next to us to allow us to stock lumber as we bring it in without having to clutter the job site. I've got my better half over here today helping me with cleanup. But it is looks a little bit different than, well, I guess it should look a little bit different than your last visit out since it was 2 months ago. But we have a deck over our vault room, and we've got things and stuff going on back here. The guys just got the steel work set on Friday. Got the top plates across all the steel. We've got the walkout framed. Top plates are all done on the walkout. Everything's sheathed, and we are ready for floor system. I'm going to take you guys a walk around the back of the house so I could show you different product that we're using on this project than our Morena Terrace project. If you've followed the channel, you know we've got two projects going right now that we are taking you on the adventure with us from start to finish. If you have not checked out our Morena Terrace project, take a click through. We've got all the episodes that go with that project in their own category, and right now we are on mechanical roughing on that project, whereas as you can tell we are framing over here. We're only a few days into framing now, and this house is a little bit bigger than the Morena Terrace project. We are going to be right around 5,000 square feet of finished space, including the walkout basement, and we're in the back of the house. And to kind of give you guys perspective, this is a 12-foot tall wall, so we did 6-foot windows instead of a normal 5-foot window. We did 8-foot doors to walk out on the patio instead of your normal 6, your normal 6/8, and again 6-foot windows throughout here. And you'll see again we are using zip sheathing on this project. That is our preferred sheathing, but we are using the zip R sheathing this time around. Try not to fall over the board here, but you'll see the difference is normally you would have your exterior sheathing attached right to your 2x6 walls. We have an R 3.6 barrier of foam that is attached to the sheathing, so now you don't have that thermal conductivity through the sheathing into the wood wall structure, which then comes through to your drywall. Now we have this full thermal break to stop that bridge, and they offer this product in multiple different thicknesses. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I know they have like an R6. I think they've got it up to like 2 inches of foam. Again, we're choosing the R 3.6 on this, which gives us one other feature that I like besides just the thermal break and a better insulating cavity. It allows us to have a deeper sill on the window, so it's going to give more depth to the framing in the window, which is nice. I personally prefer that. And again, we've got little lumber drops all over. They're still working over here, and did a little bit of site cleanup today, trying something new now. Just dropped off a few big brute garbage cans in multiple locations on the site to try and encourage people to toss their garbage, mainly drinks and snacks and all that fun jazz. But this is kind of where we're at on the project. And again, we'll be using engineered floor joist on this, which will be coming in overhead. We'll be running this way. And then again, we'll be using the Advantech subflooring on this project. And here is going to be the downstairs suite. Again, if you guys have followed the channel, we've kind of done a walkthrough of the basement when we were forming it out and kind of gave you the layout. But real quick, this side's going to be almost like its own master suite in the walkout. You'll have big walk-in closet, own dedicated bathroom, so almost like related living. And then the suite kind of ends where the wall makes the turn, and then it is wide open all the way through to that wall. Big wet bar, huge island, entertaining space. We'll have a fireplace that's going to be behind us on that wall that divides the entertaining space to the living space. And we're going to have a little bit of storage back in this corner here. Now that we have the beams in, we can kind of show you. So the storage will run from that beam over, and then from that beam over to the wall here. And again, we've got our nice little vault room. Pretty dark in here, so not going to be able to see much, but it has turned into a nice storage area for nails and subfloor adhesive, zip tape, all that fun stuff. So yeah, we had our media guys try and zip out during the steel install so you guys could see this one. And of course, nothing goes according to plan when you're trying to deal with construction and getting the same people out on site exactly when something is supposed to get set. The steel made it out on site on time, but we forgot the shoes that hold the lolly columns in place. So they got some drone footage of it getting offloaded on the truck, but unfortunately not getting set. So our framers just normally would use the crane that delivers the steel, but they just used a lull the next day and set it down in place. So again, if you guys like these series and you're enjoying the process of watching a home get built from scratch, give us a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel. It'll help us out tremendously. And besides putting up videos of these projects from start to finish, we will be doing little how-to tutorials and tips and tricks as time allows. I've got a couple that we've shot, but we haven't had time to edit them and get them up yet. And then we have another project that will be starting next year, but we will take you through the design process on that one. We'll be doing videos of how to read the blueprints, what we're looking at, going through the different revisions with the architect, site plan layout, so all the preliminary work that goes in before you ever even touch a blade to the ground to start digging the hole. Again, thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and one last pan through the back. And we appreciate you guys. Again, another project that backs up to nature. We have a tendency to try and find lots to build on that aren't going to have anybody behind them. Kind of my preference. That's the joy of spec houses. We get to build them how we want and kind of where we want them. You guys have a wonderful day.